Thanks, Wazza. And now for a bike aimed at the younger riders amongst us. Those little race reps, well, love them or hate them, they are a teenager's dream. Now, there's 4 out there in the marketplace. Aprilia have given us that awesome RS50. Regis have given us the RS1. Motoroma have the RX50. And Derbi, well, they've given us this one. It's the GPR R. It's not the standard version, it's the race replica. Believe it or not, that bike is the only one in the country, and we've got our hands on it today.
The GPR50 is the direct result from a joint venture between Cagiva and Derbi. It uses the advanced Cagiva chassis mated to one of the finest 50cc engines currently available. Now, at the heart of the Derbi, there's a water-cooled 6-speed single-cylinder 2-stroke engine. It may sound like a hairdryer, but wait for this. It pumps out a hugely impressive 9 horsepower. Well, it may not have CBR riders quaking in their boots, but the thing only weighs in at 98 kilos, thus allowing it to move as quick around corners as it will do down the straight. Let's face it, if you're a red-blooded 16-year-old who's crazy about bikes, the GPR50RR, that's this race rep version, is the machine to have.
Now, once sat atop this bike, you stare down at that dashboard and you could be forgiven into thinking you're staring into the face of a superbike. Such is the quality of those clocks and switches. It really is second to none. And that goes for the rest of the bike too. It's got upside down forks, there's an awesome rear shock, there's great brakes. It really is a well put together bike, and there's a few surprises in store. Now, it's only got that little 50cc engine, so you don't really need a big petrol tank, do you? Check this out. Under tank storage system. There's enough room in there to put a full face helmet. I like that. And just think, this bike is only a few £100 more than a 50cc twist and go scooter. Bargain.
The seat is nothing more than a piece of plastic covered foam slapped directly onto the bodywork, resulting in a rather firm feel. Now, couple this with the solid suspension, lightweight motorcycle and a fair old reach to the bars and high footrest. You may be looking good, but feeling good you ain't.
But anyone over the age of 25 should seriously think about the cost of those osteopath bills to go with it. Okay, it's a good bike, good performance, great handling, and it's a superb looker for such a small motorcycle. It's had absolute rave reviews, so let's check out our scores on the doors.
Performance, 7 out of 10. Don't be put off by the 50cc motor. You'll struggle to find any torque to speak of, but when you do wind this baby up, you'll discover a rather narrow paraband of quite impressive power for a 50. As for comfort, 4 out of 10. Well, comfort doesn't really apply to this bike. You wouldn't want to travel any distance on it. Hell, you don't even want to sit on it for very long. 8 out of 10 for build quality. For any machine costing less than £2,500, owning this sum of parts is a pleasure. The bike scores 9 out of 10 for value for money, because there is a lot of bike for the money here, and it places the GPR firmly within the reach of those dreamy 16-year-olds. Street cred, 7 out of 10. If you are that dreamy 16-year-old schoolboy or girl, the GPR is the ultimate in street cred. However, once you're out of your teens, you may just feel a little silly riding one.